What's up, y'all? We back at it, and we got a new chapter of Ichi the Witch, chapter 19. Hey, yo, each chapter for this series is amazing, but the last few been straight peak, man. Now, I would put this chapter at the top, but I'm a little mad at what they did with Targis in this chapter. So I can't say it's the best chapter. Just because what they did with Targis, I think she's a dope character, and I felt like they teased us in this chapter when it comes to her. If you read it already, you already know what I'm talking about. I was a little pissed, but I'm curious to see what Ichi will become in the future, because you can see that he's upset not being able to take down the world hater in this chapter. You can see that he's upset and he wants to become stronger. So I'm very curious what path he's going to take. And I feel like there's a little mystery behind the witches in this series that we might find out in the future. I don't know, maybe Des may become an enemy, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But I feel like there's a little mystery revolving around the other witches. But enough of that. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell for all notifications. Let's get into it. The chapter starts off where we got Ichi walking in the forest, and he's thinking to himself like, yo, dang, did I die? Nah, I can't be dead. You know, he's questioning whether or not he's dead or alive. Then he's remembering the battle he had with the world hater and how his knife wasn't enough to take down that that magic beast. Then he says like, yo, that magic wasn't the prey today. It was me. Hey, yo, you could see that he's hurting. He's looking at himself like, yo, dang, I became the prey. And then he's thinking like, yo, man, the air in this area smells so good. The plants look so healthy and fresh. The mountain is perfect. He's just like, yo, this place looks like a paradise. Where am I? Next thing you know, he walks around the corner and he sees all the magic beasts that he acquired. They're all sitting there. And it's crazy because it's like they're worshiping your boy Uro. It's like they're worshiping him as he sits down on like a throne. You got the other magic beast that, Ichi has acquired, just pretty much praising him. And next thing you know, you got it where they're talking about Ichi very badly. You got it where Euro's saying like, yo, man, he's extremely stupid. He's not smart. He wouldn't listen to me. I was telling him to run, but like, man, he's an idiot. And you got the other magic beasts all agreeing with him. Of course, you got it where Ichi walks up and they look like, yo, oh man, he's here. Like they're all shocked and puzzled. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was pretty damn funny that they were insulting him, and then he walks up and they're just like looking at him like, stay away, and they're throwing up the X's like, yo, oh, he's dangerous, get away from us. And you have it where Ichi says, oh, a magic circle. And basically pretty much it's the inner world of Ichi. Anytime a witch acquires a magic beast, that magic beast lives within that witch. And of course you have like a magic circle where all the magic beasts starts to go there, and they start to, I guess they chat within this inner world and, just enjoy one another's time until they're summoned by their witch. That's what I'm gathering from it. But of course you got it where, Ichi is asking if he's dead. He said like, nah, you're not dead, but it's a good chance that you may be, given on what's going on the outside world. And it seems as if even though these magic beasts are within Ichi's world, they're still able to, inside of him, they're still able to see what's going on in the outside world. And you have it where Euro, he makes a TV screen pop out in the woods, which is crazy. No electricity, but he got a TV, and you got it where he's watching what's going on between Dez and the world hater magic beast. And I'm not gonna lie, yo, Dez looks so cold. Like her battle scarred outfit looks so dope. If you look at her outfit, like, yo, one of her ponytails came undone. She's standing there and she's cracking her neck saying like, yo, you're a tough one, talking to the world hater. I don't know why. That scene just looks so goated. That's probably the toughest panel in this whole chapter, if you ask me. And then you got it where the world hater's like, I could say the same about you. And you got it where he's holding his own head, meaning Dez just chopped off this dude's head again. And you got it where the world hater says, yo, I acknowledge that, you are as powerful as you claim, but, merely being the strongest isn't enough to affect me. Meaning that, she doesn't know what it takes to acquire his power. So because of that, he is pretty much immortal until they find out what they have to do in order to acquire him, which I'm very curious. I thought that a magic beast had to tell you how to acquire them, but it seems as if this one doesn't have to. Maybe once you reach a certain level, it's not, you don't have to tell a person how to acquire you. It's up to them to figure it out. Maybe that is the case. I'm not sure, but every magic beast up until this point has told how to acquire their power. This guy seems not to be doing that, but you got it where he's pretty much telling Dez to give up. Next thing you know, you have it where Togi shows up and attacks from the back and says like, yo, what if we add a second prodigy to the question? And she attacks him. Next thing you know, she says like, yo, I just acquired this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And you see that she uses the mushroom power that she just got from the mushroom magic beast a few chapters ago. And you see she does that mushroom ability on the world hater, as well as Des following up with a counter attack. And you got them both standing side by side. Of course, Des is looking a little more fatigued, and she's like, yo, it took you long enough. And you got Togi saying like, yo, it was hard to read your writing on how to get in the barrier. And then you got it where Des is like, yeah, right, you took your time or you got lost or something like that. But you got it where both of them are standing up together. And I'm like, yo, we about to see two of the strongest characters, two of the strongest prodigies face off against the world hater magic beast. And I was like, yo, I was goated. I was like, yo, I can't wait to see this. You see him pulling the mushrooms off himself. Next thing you know, you got it where Togi's tells Des like, yo, all the villagers have been evacuated. Reinforcements should arrive soon, very shortly. And I'm very curious, like, is the head witch going to arrive? I'm curious if she's going to be one of the ones to show up to the area. But you got it where they're pretty much telling, you know, the world hater, like, you're outnumbered, magic beast. You know, you should be the one who give up. And of course, you got it where he looks down, he sees the people escaping. He says, despicable. And he says, like, yo, any more of this is meaningless. So I'm curious if his whole thing was to wipe out the people or wipe out the area, because the fact that he looks at the people as they're escaping and he says the rest is meaningless, meaning he was only coming there to wipe out the people. And when he attacked 15 years ago, were there people involved in that situation as well? I'm very curious. But you got it where a hand comes out another dimension. He stands on the hand and he's about to disappear. Daz is shouting to him like, wait. And of course, she asks, what are you trying to do? And then he goes to make the statement, I appear, I warp, I leave, that's all. But as my destruction continues, one day eventually, I'll have to destroy the whole world. This man is planning on destroying the whole world. So is he the main bad guy, or is their magic beast even stronger than him? Is he working for someone? He might even be working for a witch, a male witch that, you know what I'm saying, might be out there that we don't even know about. We'll just have to wait and see. And he says, that is my sole reason. That is why I exist. And then you got it as he leaves, Dez and Tallgeese is looking at him. He says, don't worry, I'll return soon, very soon. We don't know how long that's going to be, but he says soon. And as he's going to the portal, he looks down and it's like he sees the body of Ichi. And I'm curious if he was able to see into the inner world of you know what I'm saying, the magic circle of Ichi, just based on how he's staring, because you got Ichi looking straight at the screen. And I'm just really curious. You guys let me know in the comment section, do you think they were actually making eye contact with one another? I know Ichi was looking at him, but I'm curious if he was aware of what was going on in the magic circle of Ichi's body. I'm very curious. But you got it where Ichi gets in front of the screen. Of course, his magic beast is telling him to get out the way. And you got it where Ichi says, like, yo, just you wait. One day, I swear, I will hunt you. And then it shows, you know, the world hater with a smirk on his face. So that right there makes me believe he knows what's going on in the magic circle. I'm just really curious about that. But you got it where he travels in the portal, he disappears. And you got it where Yoru gets kind of big and he gets around Ichi and he says, like, yo, you know, hey kid, you're gonna end up a sacrifice. And I'm very curious what he means by that. You got it where Ichi says, like, I am? Why? Because I'm sick and tired of explaining things so your tiny brain understands. When you wake up, ask that insufferable witch, referring to Dez. He's like, she's got a duty to explain it to you. And next thing you know, you have it where your boy Ichi wakes up in the real world and you see that Komugi is laying down by his side. I think that's very adorable. But I'm very curious what he meant by he's going to end up a sacrifice one day. Now, I don't know. Like I said, this chapter was pretty damn good. But like I said, it teased us with the whole team up of Tallgeese and Dez. I thought they were about to go in, but they only got one attack off before the Magic Beast, the World Hater, chose to leave. So we'll just have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts on this chapter down below and what path you think this series is going to take. Let me know. And if you like the video, thumb it up, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.